All right, hey everybody, welcome to a 60-minute powerful flow. It's great to see all of you. Many of you I can't see because you're watching this video later. Hello anyway. I'm here in my parents' backyard. This is a one-time special thing. I hope you enjoy the nature all around us. I'm very excited about this flow today. It's just gonna feel really good, I hope. I hope when we're done you feel like really stretched out, but also a little more like grounded and centered within your body. I can imagine a lot of us spent the day working or in meetings, all sorts of stuff. And so I hope this is a time that lets you return to yourself. If you have 2 blocks, grab them for class today. If you don't worry about it. Maybe grab shoe boxes or something else yay high that you could rest your hand on. And we're going to get started laying down on our backs. And if you would like to follow along with the playlist, I'm going to press play now. Doesn't really matter if we're synced up perfectly. So go ahead and lay down on your backs in reclined bound angle pose. It's with the bottoms of your feet touching, knees out open as wide as feels comfy. If you do have blocks, you want to put them underneath the outside of your legs. That can help more gently open through the hips if they're a little tight. And give yourself several just really easy breaths here on your own to arrive in this space in your own way. I invite you to start by noticing what's around you, any sounds, any smells, the feeling of air against your skin, the feeling of your clothing against your skin. Relax your tongue down from the roof of your mouth. Let it fill your lower palate. And with this soft attention on your surroundings, start to tune inward and go deeper. You can start by noticing the way your breath feels as you breathe in through your nose, feeling it in your nostrils, maybe tickling those weird little hairs. And as you breathe out, notice the way your body can soften, relax, grow heavier. Bring your hands to somewhere that feels nourishing and calming to you, whatever that looks like, palms down or palms up. Bring special attention to the sensation in your hands. Noticing the feeling of aliveness there. If your palms down, feel the warmth, the weight of your hands pressing down against your body. And if your palms up, feel the softness of your hands. Relax through your shoulders, sensing them from the inside out. This is a place where a lot of us carry extra tension. So as you breathe and focus on that place, and you tap into that sense of ice melting into water. Water turning into gas, light, warm. Take a big breath in through your nose, fill up your low belly. Open mouth, exhale, feel the body soften. Inhale through your nose, fill up low belly, feel your rib cage expand. And exhale, first the rib cage, then the belly. Good job. Last one together. Breathe in, fill up low belly, rib cage, the space under your collarbones. Pause at the top. Suck in one more little bit of air. And then exhale, collarbones, rib cage, belly. Bring your hands to the outsides of your thighs, close them up like a book. Hug your knees in towards your chest. Find a little movement that feels good here. Maybe a little rock side to side, little massage for the low back. Maybe send your knees in circles, first in one direction, then the other direction. Nice, bring your feet back down to rest on the earth, setting up for some bridge pose. Wiggle your heels a little closer towards your glutes, palms face down on the mat. Activate through your fingers, push your hands down into the earth, breathe and lift your hips. Bridge pose, stay here and breathe. You might wiggle your shoulder blades closer together to boost your heart up. Can you push your feet down into the ground? Tap into both hamstring strength and glute strength. Keep breathing. When you start to feel the burn through your legs, push your feet down harder. Make your breath more powerful. 3 more breaths here. You're doing awesome. Breathe in. Breathe out. Last inhale here. Exhale, lower all the way down to the earth. We'll flow through bridge pose 5 times. Option to bring the arms overhead as your hips lift if that feels good. I invite you to close your eyes if it feels good. Breathe in, lift your hips, maybe lift your arms. Breathe out, fingertips and hips come back down. Good, inhale, bridge. Exhale, lower. Beautiful, 3 more, stretching through the hips. Inhale. Exhale. Breathe in, lift your hips, firm your glutes. Breathe out, come back down. Last one, breathe in, lift your hips, pause at the top for 1 extra breath here. Squeeze your glutes, tuck your chin slightly, inhale. Exhale, lower down. Nice job. Hug your knees in towards your chest. Stamp your feet on the ceiling or the sky. Find happy baby pose. Grab for whatever is accessible. So if whatever you're holding on to, you had to lift your shoulders up to reach, grab for something closer to your body instead. And maybe you find this little rock side to side, straightening through one leg and the other. Good. 2 more rounds of breath here in happy baby. Nice. Hug your knees back in towards your chest. Grab for the backs of your knees, rock and roll the length of your spine. If it doesn't feel good, just meet us in a seat. If you're rocking and rolling, we're here for 4, for 3. Get playful with it for 2, and 1. Meet in a tall seat. And we'll make our way into gate pose. So we're gonna get some nice side stretching in. If you have your blocks or the thing you're using as blocks, bring 1 on each end of your mat. Height doesn't matter, we'll figure that out later. Send your right leg out nice and long here. And pinch the pinky edge of your foot down towards the mat. See if you can draw energy up from the ground, firm your right glutes. Good, take a big breath in, reach both arms high. And as you exhale, gentle bend towards the extended leg. Pause here, breathe, push your back, your left toes down. Lengthen up through the rib cage. Can you soften through your left shoulder, create space between the ear and your arm. Take 2 more breaths here. Maybe find some spins with the wrist, rotations of the arm. Big breath in. And as you exhale, arms come to a T and then down to the ground in modified side plank. Option to use the block under your hand if this makes it a little more accessible to you. but keep pinching the pinky edge of your right foot down. Firm your right glute even here. Look up if it feels good, down if it doesn't. Find some big circles with your arm, really slowly and gently exploring your range of motion today, reaching all the way like you're drawing a huge sun. I just looked at the sun, so I thought to say sun. Don't look at the sun. Take one more circle, whatever direction you are going, and then switch directions. Finding a big stretch through the right side body, opening through the chest and shoulders. And we're gonna find a little flow between these two shapes now, get our core a little warmed up. So maybe already here you start to hover your left hand. You can bring your hand to your abdomen to feel that engagement. And maybe you can hover the hand, maybe, I don't know. Breathe in here. And as you exhale, tip up and all the way over to the extended leg, good. Inhale, come to center. Exhale, down to the earth, option to hover the hand for more core work, good. Inhale, come up. Exhale, bend to the right. Let's do two more. Inhale, center. Exhale, come to the earth or hover, good. Inhale, up. Exhale, down. Last one, inhale, center. Exhale, hover, squeeze your right glute, good. Inhale, come up. Exhale, just one more. I lose track. All right, we're doing great. All right, come back to center. Switch out your legs. Left leg goes nice and long. I wish you guys could see my mom, my famous mom from these classes. She's just right there. Okay, sorry. Anyway, squeeze your pinky down to the earth. Let's find that same engagement so we can powerfully stretch and then engage. So squeeze the pinky down. Activate all through your thigh. Feel this glute turn on and push your right toenails down to tone your right leg. Inhale, lift up, expand. Exhale to the left, big side stretch. We're here for a few breaths. Wiggle around, find what's gonna work for you and feel good. We're looking for stability and power through the lower half and lift and lightness through the torso, the shoulder. Maybe find some spins with the wrist here, giving it a little love after all it's done for you today. Full breath in, full breath out. Inhale, come to center. Exhale, tip your way down to the ground, modified side plank on this side. This might feel really different. This might be a side with a little less flexibility or mobility. Maybe you choose to use the block. These first several breaths here are for you to open through the arm, finding these big circles. But remember to squeeze the pinky edge down, engage the left thigh, maybe even engage the right glute. I don't know, it seems fun. Switch directions if you haven't yet. We're here for 4, for 3, for 2, and 1. All right, as we prepare for the flow, maybe you want to practice hovering your hand. Maybe it helps to bring your hand to your abdomen. Just see what this is like. If it's not happening for you, no worries. Take a big breath in, come up. Exhale towards your extended leg, nice. Inhale, center, lift both arms. Exhale, down towards the earth. Maybe you hover. Inhale, come up. Exhale, bend to the left. Good, we got 2 more. Inhale, come up. Exhale, lower down. You're doing awesome. Inhale, lift. Exhale toward the left leg. Inhale, come to center. Last trip down as you exhale. So good. Inhale, come to center. Exhale, make your way to downward facing dog. Take your time getting there. You can set your blocks off towards the side. Maybe keep them near the front of your mat. Plant your palms about shoulder width distance apart. Send your tailbone up to where the ceiling and the wall meet beneath you. Or if you're outside, to the top of that tree behind you. Start to generously bend into one leg and then the other, stretching all through the calf, through the Achilles. And notice a lot of the weight is in the heels of your hands. Like if you could lift up your fingertips, it's a very cool party trick, but it might hurt your wrists. So let's redistribute the weight. Push each finger pad down. Claw at the mat like you're trying to palm a basketball. Can you pop up the palm of your hand like a little suction cup? And then spin your biceps in towards your face to wrap your shoulder blades broad across your back. Nice. Take a big breath in here. Big breath out. Inhale, look to your hands. Exhale, ragdoll pose. Walk your feet up behind your wrists. Keep your feet as wide as you'd like, your knees as bent as feels good. And find what your body is asking for here. You can stick with stillness. You can rock side to side. Make this your own. Make this feel really good. Wherever you're at, shift a little more weight to your toes and lift your tailbone up 1 more inch. Nice. 2 more breaths here. Good. Release your fingertips back down towards the earth. Wiggle your feet a little closer to touch. Bend your knees. Grab for your hips. Just gently, safely bring yourself to stand. All right. Standing at the top of your mat, find mountain pose. Feet a comfortable width distance apart, but toes active, feet pressing down so you can draw energy up through the legs. Firm your glutes here. And notice if you're sticking your butt way out, use core strength to tuck your pelvis under your shoulders. Good. From this stable base, reach your arms up high. Breathe in. Breathe out. Good. We're going to take a slightly wider foot stance today. Forgot about this. So toes out, heels in. I'm calling this wide leg mountain because, you know, here we are. So you might even be able to activate your legs more from this position. Take a big breath in. As you breathe out, bend towards your right. You can bump your hips to the left. All arm variations are welcome here. You might just leave your hands like jazz hands in the sky. You might bring your right hand to your low back to help support. Let this feel good through the right side body. Breathe in, breathe out. Good. Inhale, come to center. Exhale, big side bend towards the left, like you're a piece of seaweed. Good. Keep your legs engaged. Inhale, center. Exhale, twist to the right, reach right fingertips back, left fingertips forward. With the legs wider, it's harder for the hip to open to help with the twist, so that's good. Keep your glutes engaged. Peel your fingertips apart. Breathe in, breathe out. Inhale, center, reach high. Exhale, twist to the left, left fingertips back, right fingertips forward. Find some turns of the palm here, flipping it first up to the sky, then down, maybe wiggle the wrists, expanding in all directions. Inhale, come to center. Exhale, your back bend, lift your heart, squeeze your glutes. This could be really subtle. Manifest space across your collarbones. Envision yourself being lifted up by a string. Breathe in, breathe out. Nice. Inhale, reach high, mountain. Exhale, forward fold. Turn your feet back to face the front, then melt down. Good. Inhale, lift halfway. Exhale, frog pose, or like a really high frog. So we're going to start to work to open the hips. If a full frog is unavailable to you right now, maybe try a block under your butt. If you're still like, no, just come up higher. You can do this like mom at a baseball game. Do moms? I don't know. Who does this at a baseball game? A catcher does this. Yeah, we're just gently moving side to side, opening through the hips. We're here for 2 more breaths. And we're gonna flow through this now, matching breath to movement. I invite you to remember what your hips feel like now, to notice how this changes with just a couple rounds of breath. Find stillness. We'll take a big breath in together and a big breath out. Good, here we go. Inhale, wide leg mountain, push up. Exhale, bend to the right. Inhale, mountain. Exhale, bend left. Nice. Inhale, mountain. Exhale, twist to the right. Inhale, mountain. Exhale, twist left. Create space. Inhale, mountain. Exhale, your back bend. Squeeze your glutes. Inhale, mountain. Exhale, forward fold. Option to face your toes forward. Inhale, lift half. Exhale, frog pose for a full round of breath or whatever variation you're working with. Breathe in. Breathe out. We'll flow one more time. Inhale, wide leg mountain rise. Exhale, side bend right. Inhale, center. Exhale, side bend left. Stay sturdy through your legs. Inhale, mountain. Exhale, twist right. Peel your fingers apart. Inhale, mountain. Exhale, twist left. Create space. Inhale, mountain. Exhale, back bend. Lift your heart. Inhale, mountain. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, lift halfway. Exhale, frog pose, sink low. We're here for 3 breaths this time, then we'll move on. I invite you to keep moving side to side if it feels good. If it doesn't, don't do it. Good. Take a big breath in. Exhale, forward fold. Lift your hips. Bring your feet parallel to each other. Inhale, lift halfway. Exhale, high plank and pause. Hands shoulder width distance apart. Feet step straight back. Don't panic. Drop your hips about 1 inch. Energize your legs. Shift forward onto your toes. Squeeze your legs. Hug your outer hips in. Energize your core. Feel all the aliveness happening in your body here and bring more breath. Bring a more powerful breath to support a powerful shape. You're doing so good. With the hands, spread your fingers wide. Claw at the earth. Push the ground away from you to create a lift in your shoulders. Breathe in. Exhale, lower all the way down to your belly. Option to drop to your knees first. Flip your toenails down towards the mat. Slide your palms down towards your lowest rib. Inhale, Cobra pose. Peel your heart up. Pause here. Push your toenails down. Push your pelvis into the earth. Drag your palms back towards your hips to open up your heart. Gaze about 6 inches in front of you. Breathe in. Exhale, lower down. Inhale, high plank or tabletop, press up. Exhale, downward facing dog. All right, enjoy a few breaths in the shape. We're gonna move on. Our sun salutation B today involves a lot of balancing. I did this on purpose because it puts us out of our heads and into our bodies. To do balancing without falling over all the time, we have to be super present. So I invite you to be gentle and easy on yourself if this is harder than you thought it would be, but be open to the possibility of surprising yourself. All right. Inhale, kick your right leg high. Exhale, knee to nose, hug your knee to your nose. Inhale, right leg high. Exhale, low lunge, step your foot between your hands. Push all your weight into your right foot. Gently bring the left leg up. We're going to 1 leg mountain. Take your time. Find your center of gravity. And when you get there, thigh parallel to the earth, ankle directly under knee, toes flexed back, right glute engaged. You can stay right here. We're gonna move through 3 shapes. You can stay right here, practice breathing, building a ton of stability and strength. If you wanna move on, take a breath in, reach your arms up. Exhale, standing figure 4, cross your left ankle over your right knee. Sink your hips back. Keep the toes flexing back towards your shin. If you're wobbling all over the place, so am I. Breathe through it. Find something non-moving on the earth in front of you to focus your attention on. Inhale, 1 leg mountain, come back up. Exhale, Shiva squat, curtsy your left toes back behind you. Turn on your right hamstring to support you. You are so strong. Inhale, one leg mountain, come back up, awesome. Exhale, crescent lunge, gently step your left foot back. Inhale, warrior two, spin open. Pause and breathe here. Hug your heels towards each other like you could scrunch up your mat underneath you. And deepen the lunge in your front knee 1%. Good. Send your fingertips straight out in front of you. Gaze over your front fingertips, maybe wiggle your fingers. Feel the aliveness through your arms, through your legs. Breathe in. Exhale, extended side angle. Option to rest your arm on your thigh. For a little extra challenge here, lift the right arm up like you're holding a basketball, pulling the palms towards each other, but keeping your shoulders away from your ear. Keep your core turned on. Inhale, reverse warrior. Bring your torso towards the back. Recommit to the lunge in your front leg. You got it. I'm shaking. You're probably shaking too. We're all a lot stronger than we give ourselves credit for, so stick with this. Enjoy the burn. It means you are alive and capable of more than you think. Breathe in. As you exhale, straighten the front leg, turn your toes to the front. Sweep yourself down, wide leg forward fold. Enjoy several breaths here, opening all along the back of the hamstrings. Again, you're welcome to find movement or stillness. Good, one more round of breath on your own. Good, inhale, lift halfway. Exhale, low lunge to the front of the mat. Inhale, one leg plank, step your right leg back. Yes, you can. If you gotta, drop to your left knee, but trust that you could try this. Squeeze your right glute, flex your right toes back towards your shin, breathe in. Exhale, lower to your belly. Inhale, cobra pose. Exhale, lower down. Inhale, high plank or tabletop. Exhale, downward facing dog. Nice job. We'll flow through nice and slow on the other side. Or we'll go nice and slow on the other side. All right, you're doing great. Oh my. Inhale, left leg high. Exhale, knee to nose. Hug your thigh to your chest. Good. Inhale, left leg high. Exhale, low lunge with control. Shift weight to your left foot. Prepare for one leg mountain. Breathe in. Hug your thigh to your chest. Then with your focus on a point in front of you, rise. Set yourself up to be successful on this side too. Grow roots through your left foot. Stable through both hips. Powerful right thigh parallel to the earth. Ankle under knee, toes flex back. Turn on your core here. Can you hug your belly button in and up? Option to stay right here to move on, breathe in. Exhale, standing figure four. Sink your hips back. Keep your toes flexing back towards your shin to stretch through your right outer hip. And imagine this long, tall spine of yours from your tailbone all the way out through the crown of your head. Can you breathe in here? Breathe out. Nice. Inhale, one leg mountain, unwind. Exhale, Shiva squat, curtsy your right leg behind you. Sink your hips further back than you want to. Trust that you will catch yourself if you start to fall. Good. Inhale, one leg mountain. Exhale, crescent lunge, step back. Inhale, warrior two, peel open. Breathe here. Find the same powerful engagement through your legs. Strong lunge in the front knee. Heels hug together energetically. Pinch your shoulder blades together behind you, 2%. And from this back of your heart space, can you radiate energy out through your fingertips? Give them a wiggle. Feel it happening. Breathe in. Exhale, extended side angle. Your variation here. Option to power it up or dial it down a notch depending on what you need. Only you know. So good. More breath. Inhale, reverse triangle. I meant to do this the first time. Straighten the front leg. Push your left big toe down into the ground. Firm your left glute. Reach up and back. Soften the shoulder away from the ear. Breathe in. And as you exhale, turn both toes to face forward. Sweep your arm down. Wide leg forward fold. Couple breaths here, just like on the other side. Find what feels good. Two more breaths. Good. Inhale, lift halfway. Exhale, low lunge to the front of your mat. Inhale, one leg plank. Give it a try. Squeeze your left butt. You got it. One more breath in. Exhale, lower to your belly. Inhale, cobra pose. Exhale, lower down. Inhale, high plank or tabletop. Exhale, down dog. Nice. All right, we'll slow through once, matching breath to movement. As always, I invite you to move at your own pace, whether that's faster than I'm going or slower. I'll be here when you're done. All right, inhale, right leg high. Exhale, knee to nose. Inhale, right leg high. Exhale, low lunge. Here we go. Inhale, one leg mountain with control and power. Exhale, one leg, standing figure four. Inhale, one leg mountain. Exhale, Shiva squat, you got it. Inhale, one leg mountain. Exhale, crescent lunge, step back. Inhale, warrior two. Exhale, extended side angle. Inhale, reverse triangle, straighten front leg. Exhale, wide leg forward fold, keep it going. Inhale, lift halfway. Exhale, low lunge to the front. Inhale, optional one leg plank or regular. Exhale, lower to your belly. Inhale, cobra, pinch your shoulder blades together. Exhale, lower. Inhale, high plank or tabletop. Exhale, downward facing dog, beautiful. Next side. Inhale, left leg high. Exhale, knee to nose. Inhale, left leg high. Exhale, low lunge. Inhale, one leg mountain. Bring your right leg up. Exhale, standing figure four, sink. Inhale, one leg mountain. Exhale, Shiva squat, sink back, good. Inhale, one leg mountain. Exhale, crescent lunge, step back. Inhale, warrior two, windmill open. Exhale, extended side angle. Inhale, reverse triangle, straighten front leg. Exhale, wide leg forward, fold, bring it down. Inhale, lift halfway. Exhale, low lunge to the front. Inhale, one leg plank or plank. Exhale, lower down. Inhale, cobra. Exhale, lower. Inhale, high plank or tabletop. Exhale, downward facing dog. Nice job. Inhale, gaze forward. Exhale, lower to your knees. Grab a drink of water. Take a little break. How are you doing? I hope you're doing great. Okay. All right. I will be hydrating and quiet for a minute, so do what you will with this 15 seconds. Water. Nothing like it. All right. A little bit of core work, a lot of stretching. You're so close. Let's do side planks. Okay. Let's start on the left side. So this is up to you. If you have sensitive wrists, I encourage you to do a forearm side plank. That's what I'll be doing. If you just love full side plank, do you. All right, couple of options here for modifications. The first is to bring your right leg over. That's too complicated to teach over the TV, just kidding. You're welcome to keep your bottom knee down like we did at the beginning of class. All right, side plank. Left shoulder directly over left elbow. Your feet can be like railroad tracks, like you're on a tightrope, or stacked on top of each other. But push your arm down to lift your hips and reach your top arm up. Push your right arm, your left arm down just as much as you're reaching the right one up. And really feel the engagement along your obliques. You're like, yes, Abby, I feel it. You're welcome to stay right here. If you want a little more, you can do hip dips, lower and lift, lower and lift. Everything you're doing is slow and purposeful. We're here for 4, for 3, for 2, you're doing so good. For 1, gently lower and switch sides. Right palm or right forearm to the earth. Feet in your favorite way that they could be. Start by engaging through the arm and the shoulder, pushing down, creating a stable foundation for yourself, and then lift the hips. Adjust as you need to. Reach your left fingertips straight up. Push your right arm down. Feel the power growing all through your core, not just your abs, all through your chest, through your back and hips. If you want hip dips, you know what to do. If you don't, keep breathing. We're all here for 4, for 3, for 2, you're awesome. For 1, finish strong, then relax. Come all the way down to your belly. Find crocodile pose. Hands stacked on top of each other. Forehead resting on top of the hands. That's not comfy. Stagger the hands. If it's not comfortable to lay on your stomach right now, you can just rest on your back. Legs are comfortable width apart. Take this moment to reconnect with your inner landscape. Feel your heart beating against the ground. Feel the aliveness through your whole body. Knowing that all of this was possible because of your effort, your breath, your presence right here. To slow down your heartbeat and restore some calm to your body, practice diaphragmatic breathing in this shape. So as you breathe in, push your belly button into your mat. And as you breathe out, let your whole body melt. Inhaling to fill the belly first, then the rest of the lungs. And exhaling to deflate like a balloon. Couple more breaths here. If you find that your mind is wandering here, bring a count to the breath. Your choice. You can count the actual length of inhales and exhales. Or you can count 1 inhale as 1, 1 exhale as 2. The next inhale as 3. Next exhale as 4. Then begin again. Notice any tension in your shoulders or in the back of your heart space. Again, here, can you sense the feeling of ice melting into water, becoming softer, more spacious? If this feels good, you could stay here for the rest of class. If you want some spine strengtheners, zip your legs up behind you. Bring your palms down to your lowest ribs. Forehead still rests against the mat. Inhale, Cobra pose. Peel your heart up. We have been here already several times in class, so you can up-level this in 2 ways. 1 would be dragging your palms harder back towards your hips and pushing more into your hands to lift, or hover your hands and see what your back is capable of without the aid of your hands. Wherever you are, take 2 more breaths. You're doing amazing. Good, breathe in. Exhale, lower down, rest one cheek on the mat. Let your arms rest heavy at your side. Using the same tools we practiced in crocodile pose just a moment ago, how can you use the tools available to you to calm down your heartbeat? Option to take another round of Cobra, or for bound Locust, interlace your hands at your low back. Zip your legs up behind you. Exhale all your air. Inhale, Locust. Peel your heart up. Push your hips down. Lift your toes. Lift your shins. Send your shoulders back and down. Reach the crown of your head forward. So good. Maybe you're rocking back and forth on your belly a little bit. That's perfect. This is balancing too, so you will never be completely static. Lift your legs from the tops of your thighs. Breathe in. Exhale, rest your opposite cheek on the earth. Let your arms rest heavy at your side. Option 2, maybe windshield wiper your feet side to side if that feels good. Nice. We got 1 more belly down spine strengthener. Option to repeat either of the first 2, or for floor bow, reach for what's accessible behind you, maybe the tops of your feet or your ankles. Wiggle your knees closer to touch to protect them. Squeeze your shoulder blades together behind you. Exhale all your air. Inhale, floor bow. Kick your feet into your hands. The amount of the back bend is determined by how hard you're kicking. So let this be a conversation between what the legs are doing, what the chest is doing. Can you firm your glutes to support your low back and manifest more space across your collarbones? Breathe in. Gently breathe out, lower down. Send both arms out to a T. We'll take this shoulder stretch that I don't know the name of. So left arm first, send your arms straight out. And then this is going to be different for all of us. So do this in a way that feels safe and good in your body. Gently bring your right legs back, stretching all through your left pec, left shoulder. Take 4 more breaths. Good. Gently come back to center, and we'll take this on the other side. So right arm out long, gently, carefully rolling to stretch. Be aware of how this is different and something different is needed. Stay connected to your breath here, breathing rhythmically, purposefully. Cool. Gently come back to center, and then make your way flat onto your back. We'll do, oh no, I'm sorry. Come to tabletop. We have camel pose. Optional camel pose. All right, come to standing on your knees. If you have a block, I encourage you to squeeze it between your thighs. This helps engage your legs, protect your low back. If you don't have a block, it's okay. Bring your hands to your sacrum, your low back, just above where your butt starts. I'm done talking. Okay, pinch your shoulder blades together behind you, pinch your elbows together, start to puff up your heart. Squeeze the block in between your thighs. You might stay right here, imagining that your heart is lifting up towards the sky. If you'd like a little more, start to trace your gaze up and back as much as your body feels good doing. If it feels good to drop your neck back, go for it. If it doesn't, keep it more neutral. Couple more breaths here, stable through the low body, open through the chest. Take one more breath in. And as you exhale, come to sit on your heels, remove the block if you have it. Bring one hand to your heart and one to your belly. Notice any sensations moving through your body. Notice your heartbeat beneath your hands. Now make your way onto your back for a bridge pose. And if you are ready to take this nice and slow, you can do restorative bridge through all of this with the block underneath your low back. But for regular bridge, set yourself up, push your palms down, energize through your hands, not just through your feet. Wiggle your shoulder blades closer together, boost your heart up as you, I'm already up. Inhale, bridge pose. Several breaths here, grounding through the feet, lifting through the hips. Tuck your chin slightly to lengthen your neck. Isometrically hug your inner thighs towards each other. Breathe in. Exhale, lower down. Good. Bring the bottoms of your feet to touch, knees out wide. Reclined bound angle, just like we started class. Bring your hands to your low belly. Feel your breath moving here. And see if you can tune back into that same diaphragmatic breathing that was maybe more accessible when the belly was smashed. But you can tap into that same mechanics of the breath here. Couple more breaths. Let your shoulders start to melt down into your mat, softening any remaining tension. Invitation to stay here for a couple more stretches. Close your legs up like a book. Cross your right ankle over your left knee for figure 4 on your back. Maybe you stay right here. Maybe the stretch is good. For more, start to bring your left leg up towards you. You can use your right elbow against your right knee to kind of push it away from you to intensify the stretch, but let this be your moment with yourself here. Breathing, noticing sensations, getting heavier and softer. Breathe in. And as you exhale, drop both of your legs over towards the left, moving into a little bit of a twist here. Let both of your shoulders rest down onto the ground. Soften through the back of your heart space. And if it feels okay, you can use one of your hands to gently push this right knee away from you. To stretch along your outer right hip. Gently bring your right leg back to center. And we'll take both of those on the other side. So left ankle crosses over the right knee. Toes flex back towards the shins. Stay or find a little more if you're looking for it. With a loving awareness, notice how this side feels. Where you feel tension, where you feel ease. Gently drop both feet over towards the right. Softening both shoulders down. And if it feels good, gently pushing the left knee away to lengthen through your left IT band. Wherever you feel your body still gripping, still resisting the stretch, back out of it a little. And then breathe more directly to that space. Gently bring both knees back to center. Find happy baby pose. This is our last shape we'll take together in class. So if there's something else you've been craving, find it now. And then we'll spend a few moments. I'll guide you through a grounding meditation. And then we'll say goodbye. Hug your knees in towards your chest. Wrap yourself into a teeny tiny ball. Squeezing your legs into your chest, bringing your nose up to meet your knees. Give yourself a big hug. Say something really nice to yourself. Like you're stronger than you thought you were. You're enough. You're doing your best. Your best is good enough. And when you're ready, let yourself unwind into a restful shape on your back. You can go full starfish or anything else. But find a shape where you can find stillness in your body and a soft, focused attention in your mind. Take a big breath in through your nose. Open mouth, exhale. Feel your body soften. Another like that. Breathe in, expand. Breathe out and melt. Soften the space between your eyebrows. Soften the sockets of your eyes. And if your eyes are closed, notice the light, the shapes, the visualization, whatever you see with your eyes closed. Maybe it's a color. Just sensing the aliveness there. Feel your scalp. Soften your nostrils. Relax your jaw. Loosen your tongue from the roof of your mouth. And soften your tongue, even the root of it. Let your throat soften. Feel your shoulders from the inside out, letting them melt down with each breath. Sense your heart space. Feeling the warmth, the space. Soften the back of your heart space. Let the earth beneath you support you. Tapping into that feeling of not just laying on the ground, but being held by the earth. And from this aliveness and softness in your heart space, can you send energy out through both arms into all of your fingers, feeling them warm and heavy, relaxed. And then from your heart space down into your belly, letting the belly soften. No more holding or gripping. Finish this body scan on your own in silence, moving down your legs to your toes. Enjoy the gift of silence and time alone with yourself. I'll guide you out when it's time. If this feels good, you should stay a lot longer. But if you're ready to be guided out, start to deepen your breath and bring gentle movements to the edges of your body, moving your toes and wrists until you find yourself in a big full body stretch. In just 60 short minutes. When you're ready, roll onto your favorite side for fetal pose, resting your head on your strong bicep like a pillow. When you're ready, press up to a tall, proud seat, eyes still closed if that's comfy for you. And we'll end with 3 grounding breaths together. So spine nice and long, shoulders over hips, head over heart, hands wherever you'd like. Breathe in through your nose. Open mouth, exhale, feel the body soften. Inhale through your nose, expand in all directions. A bigger breath out your mouth, sighing it out. Last one, big breath in, biggest breath of all Wednesday. Little more at the top. Sigh it out, let something go. Bring your palms to touch at heart center. Lift your thumbs up to the space between your eyebrows, your third eye center, merging heart and mind. Bow in gratitude to this amazing practice that connects us when we're far apart. May all beings everywhere be happy, healthy, free from suffering. Namaste. Cool. Thank you for joining. Hope you feel better than you did when we started. That's it. Thanks for being here. If you want to stick around for a couple minutes, I'll be here to chat. But if you gotta go, I totally understand. Thank you so much.